Yeah, welcome to Live from PopCap, everyone. We've got Jeff Shaw.
Hello.
We have Alex.
Hey.
We've got a huge show. Slight theming to the show today. You've guessed it. Oh, massive fail. There we go. It's Halloween. You try working with this on. It's virtually impossible. It's Halloween, everyone. Virtually anywhere. We've got Werewolf Dad.
Hello, Werewolf Dad.
We've got 11 from Stranger Things.
Yep.
Notice the Eggos. And we have Cosmo on the show today, dressed as an ice cream sandwich.
He's asleep, which is
So we've got a big show today. We've got some PvZ Heroes stuff to show you. We're going to get Sean on. He is going to do some PvZ Heroes multiplayer with you guys. He's going to show you some Lawn of Doom stuff as well. We got Jeff. He's going to show you all about the spooky squash. He's going to give you top tips on how to slay that vegetable beast. We're going to have some Halloween-themed spooky art. I think we might have some Stranger Things-inspired zombies on the menu, which we can check back in later. We've got giveaways, and I'm going to take this off because I can't breathe. Oh my goodness, I feel so much better. But I have got, look at those, look.
still in costume.
I've got fancy feet. No longer a fancy hair, but I have fancy feet.
You're a feet shooter.
I am a feet shooter. So, okay, so Sean, do you want to come over and we're gonna do some on the fly guest swapping. Sean's gonna come over and he's gonna do some PvZ Heroes action. Oh, look at that. You can tell we're live. Seamlessly moving from one segment to another. Oh, hi Sean. And he's gonna seamlessly mic up.
Hopefully that wasn't like too terrible sounding.
It wasn't so, well, hopefully it was good. And we've got some special giveaways. We've got a new poster which some of you saw on Twitter this week. We've got our Trials of Nomus poster for people who really, really want it. People want the slipper giveaway. I tell you what, well, not this show because they're too awesome, but I'll think of a really good reason why we'll give away these slippers, okay?
There you go.
I'll think, yeah, okay. Jeff Hyde. Woo, people love you, Jeff.
And Jeff taking pictures of us now.
Jeff did make the spooky squash level. He is the spooky squash master.
He is. He is the spookiest.
Okay.
I mean, did you see him as Werewolf Dad? Come on. Whew.
That's all we're going to refer to him now as Werewolf Dad.
Yes, indeed.
So do you want to take us through, the chat is exploding, do you want to take us through some PvZ Heroes stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to talk Lawn of Doom, or do you want to jump in and show some packs?
I'm going to do actually both because they're absolutely tied together.
Okay.
So I'm going to open up our pack screen right now, and I'm going to go to the For You tab, and you're going to see here that we have the Lawn of Doom bundle up top, and I'm going to restart my game very quickly because I think I did not refresh this before I came on.
There we go. Lightning fast.
Indeed.
Straight in. Any questions from chat? The mic is so crackly. Which mic? Who's above?
Yes, which bike?
Which mic? Is it mine? Mine. How's that? Is it still crackly? Still crackly?
Terrible.
Fix mics. Okay. We'll have to check that out.
Maybe it's haunted.
Maybe it's
It
haunted.
is a haunted mic. That's possible.
Get better mic. Well, Sean's. Okay, Sean's. Yours is really crackly.
Oh, mine is really crackly.
Okay.
Our initial testing, but 1 second.
Okay.
I will resituate myself because this is kind of down into the seat. That might not be helping it. Is my mic still crackly?
Better.
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 Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent.
This is how you know it's live, everybody. This is how you know it's live.
Professional.
Is Alex drawing imp butts? Great question.
It is a great
Pendalicious, great question.
We will find out.
Yes. 15 minutes, we will have the answer to that question.
Yes. Anyway, so I'm gonna hop back into this real quickly. So like I said, a lot of Doom and packs are very much tied right now. We have 2 packs in game. One of them is the Lawn of Doom bundle, which you can see right here. I'm gonna open this up so you can see what it contains. And the main feature, you could say, is that it has these 3 guaranteed cards, one of them being the Jack-o'-lantern. So what this does is it's a solar plant. It's a 2/3 with strike through, so when it hits a zombie in lane, it will continue through and then hitting the hero behind it as well. The interesting thing about this one is that every time it hurts the zombie hero, which since it has strike through is basically every time it attacks, unless the hero has a block of some kind, it will gain +1 attack.
It is a beast.
It is kind of a beast.
It is a beast.
So what I actually like to do with this this card, because I do have one in my my collection, and I do enjoy using it, is to use it with a Wall Knight deck, for example, because Wall Knight has some really cool protective plans, so you can put a Walnut in front of the Jack-o'-lantern. That way it basically gets effectively like 6 more health because of the Walnut in front of it protecting it. So it'll attack a lot more often, even if the zombies are attacking on that lane a lot. You can really build up a lot of attack and do quite a lot of damage to the zombie hero because of that. However, what I'm going to do for today is to go over to this Trick or Treat pack. And this has some really cool things in here.
Ooh, I fancy a treat.
Indeed.
Oh.
Anyway. So, in this pack...
Gargantua.
You have
Is that a
Nurse
trick or a
Gargantua.
treat? I'm not sure.
I think it's just amazing, frankly. The nice thing about this one is every time the Nurse Gargantua attacks, you do heal. Your hero does heal up all of the damage that character does do, which is pretty awesome. The real special thing, in my opinion, though, is the Trick or Treater, which is exclusive to this pack for right now. And every time you play a trick, well, I should say your first trick for a round, you add a random treat to your hand.
Ooh.
Now, there's 2 different kinds of treats, and hopefully we'll be able to see that when I hop in game. And that's one gives you +2 health to a character, and then one gives you +2 attack power, strength power.
Okay.
It's pretty great. And you're also guaranteed a Haunting Zombie, which has Afterlife, which means that when it's been defeated, it goes back into your hand, and you can play it again.
That's super useful.
Yeah.
You
So
want
it's
you
a
got to
good
have
sticky card.
cards. You
Yep.
got to have cards.
Yep. That said, once it's defeated the second time, though, then it's out of the game. But it's a really great way of, keeping up a lot of momentum when you're playing. I use a lot of these in my Morticia deck. So I'm going to go ahead, exit out of there, and I'm just going to grab 4 of these. We do get some other cards with them as well, so let's see what we get.
Pack opening.
Pack opening! All right. Ooh. And here we go with these guaranteed super rares.
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm curious about this. Cake Explosion!
I wonder what that one was. I hadn't seen that one before.
Neither have I.
It looks like yeah, it's good.
Cake Explosion.
Explosion.
All right, so I'm gonna snag a couple more of these real quick. So let's see what we get in this pack.
Okay, I'm just going to type into chat a second. Okay. What?
Cool.
Do you
I
mind?
like some of these cards.
Do you mind people knowing your username, Sean?
I don't really have an option in this situation.
That is true.
Because you're going to see it anyways. That said, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to accept any friend requests that I get. I might, but I might not. Because I do like to use my friends list as a friends list of people that I know. That said, finding new people to challenge is pretty fun, so I'm not totally against it.
Okay, so just to let people know, we are playing on Xbox One today.
Yes, we are.
did accept a bunch of friend requests before the show, including Zero. So if Zero's in chat, you got accepted. If you want to join out and join Spooky Squash Maestro Jeff Shaw, you'll about 15 minutes, and we'll be jumping into some Spooky Squash.
Yeah, I need to do some good multiplayer and get a couple more gems because I have a guaranteed rose pack in there, and I kind of need that for my life.
Did you get anything? You got another Gargantua nurse. They might be
Yes.
my
those
favorites.
are guaranteed with that pack actually. So if you get these packs, you will get that card. So now I have 4 of those guys. So I'm going to open up my collection right now, and there's a couple of decks that could use this, of course. So like Super Brains can, Professor Brainstorm can, Morticia can, and Rustbolt can. I have a deck for Morticia that I like a lot right now, but it's all about like cards leaving from the playfield and then going back out. And that kind of doesn't really work too well with the synergy of the Trick or Treater, so I'm not going to use that one. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Rustbolt deck, which is a nice character that has some really good defensive cards, and I think will work pretty well with this. So I'm going to go ahead.
What's Rustbolt's thing that you like, Sean?
I like the fact that he has like really good, because he's brainy class, so he has a lot of really good tricks that he can use, and he's also in a hardy class. I'm kind of a late game player myself. I like last.
You like control decks,
Yeah,
don't you?
I really like control decks a lot. I like last.
Sean
game
likes
play
control.
game.
He's a master planner. You think
Yes.
you're doing well, and
Yes.
then I lost. Oh,
Maybe
how did that happen?
Which does happen a lot, where it looks like I'm going to lose a game, and then suddenly I just trounce my opponent. Hopefully that will continue to happen today. I have a nice win streak going on.
Okay.
But I'm going to quickly add in these cards, and I have to make a terrible decision on what to actually remove, and it hurts me inside.
What are you going to take out? What is your weakest link, Sean? You don't really have
honestly,
it. You don't really have.
No, this deck is amazing. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the king there. I'm going to grudgingly remove one of these guys. And just a note, like, so what this does, it's the kite flyer, and it's a gravestone. But every time he does damage, you draw a card. And that's one of the things that I like about this deck, is that it's really good on card draw.
Okay.
But since I'm replacing it with a Trick or Treater anyways, it gives me a lot of cards to play, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to remove down to 2. I'm also going to grudgingly remove my my Brain Bender. I like this one because basically playing it's free. As long as you have 3 brains, you can put it out and then you immediately get 3 brains back, and that's kind of awesome. But I'm happy enough with just 2 of those in my hands. And I think that this works out pretty well. I actually really like the potential of this deck with the Trick or Treater. So I say we see how this goes.
Jump in. Some multiplayer action.
So I'm gonna jump in my sad bronze league. I've been doing a lot of PvE. I just have to throw that out there. So I'm getting a lot more into PvP now. So that's why I'm bronze at rank 5. Will not last. Just saying.
We've got Gary in the stream. Hey, Gary.
Oh, okay. Gonna go against a green shadow, looks like. So this will be interesting. Could be. Oh, cool! I've already got one of the trick-or-treaters in my hand.
You gonna swap anything
else?
out?
I'm gonna. I kind of regret doing that. I'm just going to accept this.
Swap regret.
I have swap regret. That might pay
swap
off later,
regret.
though. So I'm cool with this. I was hoping to get something that just had like a 1 brain cost.
Okay.
But it's fine. I'll just have to pass on this turn. It's okay. And let's see what my opponent's going to end up doing.
Okay, let's have a look.
They are going to think very,
Thinkity
very
think?
carefully, and then play a Torchwood.
Torchwood. Okay.
All
Interesting.
right, so I'm gonna pass on because I don't have any tricks that I can use right now.
You gotta think they got maybe a repeater tucked away.
They might just. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mostly avoid that mid lane right now. I'm gonna pop down the sumo wrestler zombie, which when it's revealed will allow me to move a plant. Which
So when
should
you're avoiding that mid lane, are you just going? If she uses her superpower, are you going to just take that on the chin?
Yes,
Is that-
I would rather take that on the chin
Okay.
than to lose.
Early game.
It depends.
Early game tip.
It kind of depends. The main thing is I'm hoping to. I was actually hoping that there would be a pea shooter played behind that Torchwood so I can move it, but instead I'm going to go ahead and take that Cabbage Bolt and I'm going to move that off the high ground.
Frustrating! Oh, your Cabbage Bolt has been nerfed!
Yes.
Oh!
Oh wait, it still gets the bonus. No.
Oh!
I didn't realize that.
Oh no!
That makes sense though because it was already given the bonus.
It was given the buff.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh well.
Slight disappointment of the tricks is.
A slight disappointment, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I would like to get out that trick-or-treater pretty quickly, but I think I'm going to actually hold it for this round. I definitely want to play this guy here, and that's going to give me my 3 brains back.
Okay.
Yes. Cool, and you know what? Actually, I am going to go ahead and No, I'm going to do what I said originally, because this will get rid of that cabbage bolt.
Okay.
Not this round, but next round it should, unless they have something to clear it out, which is possible.
Because he's tough.
Yeah.
He's got a cone on his head.
He does have a cone on his head.
He's got
gives
orange-
him armor 1.
Orange plastic protection.
Okay, so my sumo wrestler got frozen there, so he's not going to be able to attack this round.
Okay.
But
There we go. Okay, interesting. He's put
I don't know if that was necessarily the greatest idea for them.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. I'm actually
Okay.
going to not play that. You might think that that's a little weird, but I want to save that that trick up
Okay.
for when I have the trick-or-treaters out in the field.
He must not have had any peas in his deck.
Must not have, or just didn't have any on hand, or something like that. It's possible. Just wanted
Yeah.
to clear out that one card, which
Okay.
makes sense. There's reasons to do that for sure. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to play out my trick-or-treater in the mid lane, because unless they're sitting on like that big 5 damage shot down the center, it's unlikely to be removed, and I suspect that they aren't based on how they've been playing so far.
Okay.
But we'll see. Don't ruin my demo. Oh, good.
Okay.
All right.
That was a smart move.
That was a smart move. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I think I'm going to give health to this armored guy over here. That means my cone-headed zombie is not going to get vanquished
Yeah.
in this round, which is cool. And as you see, because I had the trick-or-treater out there, I just got this card put into my hand, which is a sugary treat, giving a zombie +2 strength.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to hold on to that for now, because I obviously can't play it yet on my brains. So we're seeing the attacks go through here.
Torchwood is no more.
Torchwood is no more. So I've taken some damage, but I'm still looking pretty good.
Cattail sniping at you from that water lake.
Yes. I kind of want to play the kite zombie, but actually I know that this is going to work out better for me, so I'm going to play another trick-or-treater onto the field.
Yeah.
And
Keep bringing in those tricks and treats.
Indeed. So this is going to start really ramping up quickly, and it should be pretty interesting. Let's see what my opponent does. But I definitely have 2 brains left for... Oh, okay, that's a good...
Bringing in the 3-Peter.
So the 3-Peter is not going to destroy everything right now. But the key is right now. I'm going to go ahead and give... I'm actually going to give this to my cone-head zombie there, because now he's really tough, and he has a lot of damage. And now that's giving me another sugary treat, and another sugary treat.
Okay, you're looking pretty good.
I'm getting a trend so far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 damage there. The Peter there is going to do
Peter's
some...
tough.
Or the 3-Peter, I should say.
Sorry.
Yep, and I lost my mid lane there. Just a little sad, but it's okay. I'm still doing good.
What are you going to go with?
I
What are you
kind
gonna
of want to
go
play out that portal zombie, but I want to keep the tricks coming in. So instead, what might be interesting is because my sumo wrestler will survive this round, I can start upping the health and damage with a
Bring on a
+1,
team
+1.
mascot. Yeah, they're tricksy.
They are, so that will kind of cancel out some of the damage that the 3-Peter is doing. So I'm going to pass on now. And I've got a really nice line going on here so far. I'm well covered. I'm just taking damage in the water lane, but I'm okay with that right now. Actually, that's probably my biggest weakness with this deck, is that I don't have a lot to cover that lane. Ooh, ooh, that was a good play.
Yeah.
So this is going to be painful.
Yeah. He just buffed the 3-Peter.
Yeah, you just buffed the 3-Peter.
Ooh. Okay, it's coming in. It's coming in.
Yeah, another cattail.
Another
Interesting.
cattail.
All right.
Okay.
Sensible enough. Fortunately, since I have these sugary treats, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Are you gonna buff? Are you gonna buff? Mascot?
So it's not gonna be enough to get rid of the 3-Peter, but it will help me get rid of it for like the next turn.
Your sumo?
You know what? No, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that on the mascot. You're right.
Yeah.
Because then it's going to get rid of that cattail, and that will be 3 less damage that I receive in the future.
Yes. And the mascot.
Oh, yes.
You want to keep him around.
And just as a quick note, I did get that healthy treat, +2. They got a super block in. Let's see what happens. That might be a shot down the mid lane. Maybe it's a different power. We'll find out in a second. Bouncing a random zombie. No. I'm sad.
Yep.
I lost my buff that zombie.
Yeah.
But it's okay. And I'm just
You
going
gonna
to heal
keep it?
myself for 6 right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Totally fine by me. Cool. So I've now lost pretty much my entire front line, which is sad.
Oh, Sean! It's a disaster! This is
Oh,
where
it's
your late game dominance is going to come in and save you.
Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's go with that.
That's possible. The main thing I need to do is I really need to get rid of that 3-peater. I don't have a lot of great ways of doing that, unfortunately. I think I'm going to just accept that I'm going to take 3 more damage. I'm going to... I like the portal zombie for this, in particular. But maybe I would be better off just playing the Gargantar. I think I would be, because I'm not going to be able to play any brains.
Bring
Or
out the
playing tricks, rather.
Gargantua. Yeah. Bring him out.
There's a couple other things I could have done there that would have been interesting. I could have put out 2 plants. Oof.
Oh, Sean, he's bringing out all of the big plants now.
This is looking bad for me.
It is. Smack! Oh!
There's the
Oh,
block.
thank goodness for that.
Destroy a plant with 5 or more.
Yes,
Will do.
please.
Except
Get
I'm not
rid of
gonna survive the rest of the round, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, and that round was just terrible for you.
So
Sean.
they had some really good plays there with the way that they had been able to buff up the that 3-peater, which was pretty rough. My nice win streak has ended, which hurts me inside, but it's okay. But the important thing is that you guys got a chance to check out the Trick-or-Treater. You got to see a little bit of what it can do. There's some ways you can make some better usage of it.
Win streak end, hashtag.
Win streak end. Yeah, it's sad.
It is sad.
But like I said, I mean,
I can make you happy though, Sean.
can you make me happy?
Yeah, because we're going to do a giveaway of the Trials of Nomus poster.
Ooh.
Does anybody
That
want
does
a
make me happy.
Trials of Nomus poster? They're totally sweet. The chat is saying yes. Awesome. Okay. Shall we do some behind the scenes?
Certainly.
Let's take the dongle.
Yep.
Pass the dongle.
Pass the dongle. Pass
Lift
the
the feet.
dongle on. Just as a final quick note, though, I will say that the Trick-or-Treater is one of my favorite zombie cards right now, just because you can do such cool things with it. Had I been able to last a little bit longer, the fact that I'm pulling in like so many tricks constantly, when I get into late game and I'm starting to run out of like cards, and I have like a surplus of brains, this is keeping me in game, making me really powerful. It's a shame I couldn't show that off quite as well as I would have liked to have. Green Shadow, but it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Jeff take this place back.
Spooky Squash! Jeff is coming back.
Or should I say, Werewolf Dad?
Werewolf Dad!
Werewolf Dad!
Werewolves!
Come and take your rightful place.
Wolfman!
Roll inside.
Wolfman, play game.
Okay. Here you are.
Okay. We got a winner. Dr. Zomboss, number 4. Thank you. I will read this out in the Schwerty mushroom head. Dr. Zomboss, number 4, you are the winner. Well done. I picked this costume actually for Zach Scott, because although you can't have a mushroom in GW2, you can have a mushroom on the show. How about that?
There you go.
Woo! And we did put Nightcap into Heroes. Let's say that was dedicated to Zach. Let's say that. Okay, so we're going to jump in and we are going to do Spooky Squash. Although I think you should go and see Sleepy Bat.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see Sleepy Bat.
We can definitely
Sleepy
do that.
Bat. Let's see some Sleepy Bat.
I think on a lighter note, like Sean just lost, so should we go to a more happy note and do the puppy cam maybe?
Puppy cam. Let me move this out.
Move that out of the way. Put it back there. Puppy cam.
Oh, he's sleepy. Puppy cam.
He's an ice cream sandwich today.
He came as even Cosmo came dressed up today. How awesome is that?
You're sheepy? Yeah, you're
I'm just gonna
sheepy.
check, make sure my backyard's backyard's closed so we can do the.
I love your citron. You got.
Yeah, you want to take a look?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's just fix this. I don't know what happened there.
What hair is that?
Those are the Doom tubes.
They're awesome.
And then we have the Great Disguise.
Oh. And can you give him the comb over?
The peel over.
Oh, right,
Peel over,
yes.
give him
So
the peel.
funny.
Yes.
Give him just for me. Just
So
for
we'll
me.
do-
Give him the peel over.
We'll do Citron Dad.
My think. Oh,
That's
it's
my
like,
that's my
I think it
go-to.
might be my. I think I even prefer that to RGB cats. I think that is just amazing.
Okay, so yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's check out Sleepy Bat. Oh, nice skin. Is that Triangle Glow?
Trianglo.
Trianglo.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so here's Sleepy Bat. Oh, get out of here.
So, guys, have you been? Ask the chat. Have you guys been getting your costumes every day? How are you guys doing? Oh, and if you've missed a costume, don't worry, because the dev team got you covered. They're going to put up a pack next week where you should be able to fill in any gaps in your costume collection, because they're awesome. I believe the Weeb confirmed that last week when he was asked on the Twitters.
Okay.
Let's say
Yes.
We will take your challenge, Sleepy Bat.
Yeah, so players every day, they can come visit Sleepy Bat once a day, and they'll be given a quest to go find a key to his Lawn of Doom chest.
Which way? That was okay. It's definitely this way.
I think it's this way.
It's definitely this way. Okay, let's find.
I'm pretty
Do you
good at
have
finding
a
keys.
favorite customization? I think that's a hard question because
Oh my goodness.
they're pretty amazing. I saw that Linda had got the imp one on the other day.
I do. It's a Lawn of Doom customization, actually. It's
Okay.
it's for Captain Deadbeard, and I believe we called it Swampy.
Swampy. That is a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot.
That is my favorite.
I've seen
by
a
far.
lot of Swampy.
Yeah.
I really like the imp
Uh-huh.
because it's so hilarious
Okay.
and silly. And Rose's one is just amazing.
Yeah, the Witch Rose.
The Witch Rose
Yeah.
is so good. Love the Witch Rose.
Okay, I'm getting hotter here.
You're almost there. Yes.
Oh, there
you
it is.
go.
Oh,
There you
right
go.
in
It's right in
front
front
of
of
me.
you.
Boom. So yeah,
What did we
that
get?
that time it was pretty easy because sometimes it's a champion.
Sometimes
that's
it is.
holding the key. So
What do we get? What do we get?
Okay.
What do we get?
fingers crossed for Swampy. Boo Choy.
Oh joy.
No mask today. Okay.
Okay.
But Boo Choy is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, shall we?
So I think.
Shall we go
should
into
we
the
go?
portal?
Should we try to get people or?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's bring a team with us.
So let's try to. We'll open the floodgates here.
Bring a team. And we are official PvZ. If you want to join us,
9 friends online. Okay.
Zero is in the chat. Zero, we accepted your friend request. We're going to join. If you might be able to join us on
Yeah,
the
should
stream.
be open now.
Jump in, and together we'll take down Spooky Squash, because Spooky Squash is hard, and that's your fault, Jeff. I'm blaming you because you designed the level. I was playing it last night, and it is challenging. But,
yeah,
it's a good challenging because I went back and tried to play it 6 times, Jeff. That says something about it. It's like I was playing with a pretty skilled. The last team I was playing with, there was some good team play, and we were so close to taking it down, and then the timer ticked over, and we were like,
Well, I will admit that he is. He's by far the most technical boss we've ever created, I think. He has the most phases and the most intricate steps.
He is, and we will take you through those.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a lot harder than Sasquatch was. And that's by design. We wanted the Lana Doom boss to just be this nuisance that was really hard to take down. And you really had
He
to work
sure
together.
is. Oh, I love firing, because he's a cannonball. I love shooting Citron out. I love so my favorite 2 characters to shoot out the cannons are Citron, because you turn him into the ball and you shoot down his giant cannonball, and then Super Brains, because he flies with the bacon, especially Breakfast Brains, because his majestic bacon cape is just the best.
For sure. Yeah, so we're going to jump into the tale of the Spooky Squash. So this
Get
is a
in there.
limited time mystery portal event. And we'll see how well we do. It's best to play boss hunt with friends.
Yes.
We let you go in alone, but we don't really recommend it. I mean, you can do it. We let everybody play the game, but it's best to go in with people you know.
It is.
And people that kind of
Who
have
have
the
we
same
got? Let's
goal,
have a look.
right?
Let's have a look. Who we got?
So we got Dave Does Gaming,
Hi, Dave.
Clink Gun, or Clink Goin. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Goin.
Sorry
I
if
like.
if
It sounds sillier. Let's go with that.
Yeah. And Eddie, who just exploded.
Hi, Eddie. Bye, Eddie.
So here we go. We're gonna hop in.
Let's get in there.
Yeah. So we all joined as plants, but
I was playing as randoms last night.
Yeah.
And I found a really great team. So you're right. It is obviously better with
Yeah.
people you know, but you can have great fun with randos.
So yeah, sometimes it's hit or miss, especially when the event first goes live, because there is a learning curve to all
There
of these
sure
boss
is.
hunts.
Don't rage quit.
Yeah.
So it's knowing what to do is key because
Yeah, that's definitely
stages.
one of. What happened? Did we join? What happened there? Okay, that's definitely one of the things that we wanted with these is we didn't want it to just be about shooting. I mean, like everywhere else in the game, it's just shoot, 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 shoot. So we wanted something where you had to think a little bit and really work together as a team.
High level team play.
Yeah.
So what characters do you recommend?
So usually when we run it, we'll do 2 scientists, a more tanky type character like Super Brains, and usually an engineer. So we usually we'll switch All-Star or Super Brains, but we usually also have an engineer.
I was playing as the engineer last night. I liked the electrician and the welder because of their splash damage or chain damage, which is good against the waves that you're coming across. And then the gun, the turret for the squash. You want to plant that down when the squash is there, and you can damage him. Engineer all the way.
For sure. Yeah. So
What do we get? We got. Oh, you went with the zoologist. Nice. We got 2 tanks. Did we get an engineer?
Yeah. I forgot to just add upgrades. Or actually, you don't have any. Never mind. We're level 1. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good team. 2 scientists,
2
All-Star,
tanks.
and Toxic Brains. Yeah.
Toxic Brains. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna try to rush up front before
Let's go
these
over here.
guys.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a race to get to the bait. I'm just gonna plant normal bait.
Normal.
So I did that quick just in case that nobody else planted the bait on us. But you can.
It's definitely worth putting some bots down.
Yes. You can select 3 different difficulties. There's normal, hard, and crazy. And we just picked normal here. So the bait, like every boss hunt, you have to lure the boss to the bait. So the bait for the spooky squash is a bucket of candy. And squash love candy.
Who knew?
Yeah. Who knew?
It's a thing. They love the candy. Well, it is Halloween. I have a sweet tooth. I got to tell you, I like the orange peanutty type of candy. I think we all know what that is. They come in pieces.
Oh, yes. Okay. For sure. So this is Pumpkin Legion approaches.
Okay.
Yeah, so things kind of start to ratchet up pretty quickly in this hunt. But this is the first phase. So this hunt, unlike the Sasquatch, this has 1 extra phase. So this is the first phase of 4 phases.
I like getting up on the corner bits.
Right. Okay.
But you're a close range. You don't want to do that. But I like when I was playing engineer this week, I like getting up on the corners and then sniping down because you've got excellent fields of view into these bits, these roads down here, and over past the aqua center over there.
Right.
So it's definitely, and you can use your turret gun up there, and it's great for really laying down the splash damage if you get up high. But just doing the right thing here with his, his close range scientist. He's healing everyone. He's blasting them around his pot of candy.
Yeah.
And he's don't forget heal. You need a lot of coordinated healing in this game.
We did a change a while ago. I can't remember how long it's been in the game, but we changed all the healers to be able to debuff element damage. So it's pretty critical in this one. If you're on fire and you get healed, it'll turn that fire damage off immediately. So it's good to stick together, stick close to your healers, and keep topped up. I actually kind of messed up here because usually the loadout I go with is the heal bomb instead of the sticky grenade. So this might be a little tough.
Can leave some sticky traps though. Yeah. So Gary is trolling us in the chat. Thank you, Gary. He's like, how is Jeff surviving in that hat under the lights? And I'm just, it's not a hat. He's Gary. It's Werewolf Dad.
I'm Werewolf Dad.
It's Werewolf Dad on Halloween each year. Yes. Jeff erupts into Werewolf Dad.
Yeah. Werewolf Dad still looking for a family.
Oh, you pulled at my heartstrings there, Jeff. Werewolf.
That's Werewolf Dad's bane.
Okay. That's like the littlest hobo. It's the new littlest hobo. It's like postmodern littlest hobo. Yeah. Werewolf, and you could have your own sad song, Jeff. Every show you'd look sad at the end. Werewolf
Dad. A sad
Dad.
howl at the end.
Yeah.
Ooh, I still haven't found my family.
Couldn't find his family.
Oh.
That's depressing.
It is.
Okay, so we're going a little fast here, but it looks like our team knows what they're doing. So the first thing that kind of happens once Spooky Squash appears is you'll kind of notice that you can't damage him. He has a really, really big health pool. So that's a mistake a lot of people make like really quickly is they'll just wail on him and
not
be
realize
like, I'm not doing any damage, and they keep shooting him.
So there was parts of it. So there's waves to this. There's the Torchwood waves, which you annihilated, and then you've got the raising graveyards to protect. So
yes.
Talk us through this mechanic here, so people are clear on it.
Right. So we're going a little quick, but once the squash shows up, you have to go through what's called anchoring the Guardian. And the Guardian is the keeper of the hungry bucket. So what you have to do is have one person stand in each of these two tombstones. We're actually doing it right here. Usually we do the two scientists, and then the tanks go out and kill the...
Oh, you got the Spooky Squash on the top.
Yeah, he's up here. This isn't good.
This is bad. He has got the worst halitosis ever.
Yeah, so we're going really fast. I'm actually quite amazed here. But the phase of that is when you're standing in those tombstones, the Guardian will appear. And the Guardian is a champion Giga Torchwood. And that's the first time we've ever had a champion boss in the game before. And he's got tons of health. So two people have to take him on by themselves while the other two people are standing in the tombstone.
Now, do they have to stand in both of the tombstones, or
yes.
can they pick?
If you leave the tombstone, it'll break the anchor.
So you've got one guy in one tombstone, one guy in another, and you've got two taking out the mega boss.
That's right.
Okay, that's a top tip for people like, how is this working? You're going to have one person on each gravestone, and then send out your two champions to take down the mega boss.
That's right.
And you've got these. So what's the deal with the jack-o'-lanterns? So what is this?
We're like I said, we're moving super fast here. These guys know what they're doing. So we're in the trick-or-treat phase. So after you vanquish the Giga Torchwood, you get into the trick-or-treat phase, and the hungry bucket will appear, and someone has to pick up the bucket.
Where is the bucket?
So it looks like our Toxic Brains is holding the bucket right now. So
okay, and that is
we went really fast. You pick it up,
and you can tell because he is glowing.
Yeah.
Basically. So
and he's got a bucket above his head. He's got a little icon.
Yeah, you can see it. There's a little reticle over his head. That means he's picked it up.
And so what you have to do is you have to hunt down these champions, and they'll drop candy. And the guy with the bucket has to pick up the candy. This is where a lot of people are getting stuck.
Don't pick up the candy.
Yeah. If you don't have the bucket and you pick up the candy, it's too sour for you, and you'll get vanquished immediately. So it's best that you don't do that, and you let the guy holding the bucket pick up the candy. It's just another one of those things. It's another thing we added that just means you have to be more coordinated with your team.
And then what happens once you've got enough candy, the squash becomes vulnerable.
So once you have enough candy, you get a sugar rush, and that makes you immune to fire damage. You get a slight speed boost, and you get like quadruple damage. So I'm doing like 13,000 here. I'm doing 1,500 to the Spooky Squash right now.
Go on, use yourself
alive. And resurrect me.
Oh, is he going to do it? He's did it. Nice.
He did it. Nice. So we did pretty good there. With the sugar rush, we managed to get him just about halfway.
Nice. Okay, then we've got to do this all over again.
Yeah, so then from there, it's rinse and repeat. And
These
it gets
guys
a little
are
harder
good
each time.
They're doing it in a great time.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Okay, after that, we are going to cut to Alex, just so we don't forget, so we can have a look at how awesome the piece of art she's working on is.
Yeah.
And with this, I mean,
Okay.
with you guys, you are destroying.
We're
this Spooky
motoring. This
Squash.
is awesome.
He
Yeah.
doesn't stand a chance.
This is great. Yeah, so like we were saying, so I'm standing in this tombstone, he's standing in that one over there, and it's anchored the Guardian to our world. So there he is over there. So if I were to step out, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, everyone can notice it.
Yeah.
There we look for that.
Yeah, so if I
Okay.
step out, he'll disappear, and we'll have to kind of start this process
So
over.
stay here, protect it.
Yeah, and what happens when you're up here is the mobs, the weeds and the dandelions, they kind of come after you. So that's usually why we pick Scientist to go up here, because he's really good at crowd control.
At close range.
yeah.
And you want to put down the healing bots there.
Yeah, definitely. This is the best place for the healing bots.
Put the healing bots there.
We'll usually put a turret up here too, but
Just a little bit of extra fire support there.
yeah. So Zomboss is detecting haunted
Hungry
energy.
bucket. Where is
so
the hungry
where's
bucket?
The hungry
Where is
bucket?
it? Can you see it?
We have to find it. There it is over there. Okay, so
Yeah,
here we go.
look for the arrow. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Run over, get the hungry bucket.
So I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm gonna wait for my team
Get a tank,
because
get a tank,
yeah,
get a tank.
because I'm just a
Yeah.
healer.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yes, yes.
So
see.
I'm just gonna kind of wait. We
Say
still got
no.
we still got
He's getting
lots
some-
of time.
Getting some moves down whilst he waits for. Come on, come on, tanks. Come on. Where are you?
Okay,
Yes.
here we go.
Okay, nice.
So
All
I
stars.
do see. I've watched a bunch of videos of our community playing this, and I'll see like
Okay.
imps pick up the bucket.
That is a bad
I'm
thing.
just like, what are you
It's
doing?
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want to have someone with a lot of health, because if they get knocked out while they're carrying the bucket, you're gonna fail this phase, and your whole entire team is gonna get wiped out.
And no one wants that.
No one wants.
No one
that.
wants that. We won the sugar rush.
Yeah. But you can see, it feels like I'm just talking nonsense because this thing is so intricate, right? Compared to the Sasquatch.
It is really
It's
interesting.
like, oh yeah, you got to get the bucket and get the candy and then do this with the bucket. And it's just, it's a lot of stuff. So
You designed it, Jeff. I'm
I did,
saying
I did,
nothing.
I did. Yeah.
I like how insanely challenging this is.
Okay, where's our bucket? Oh, okay, he didn't get the candy, so the bond to the bucket was broken. So we're gonna get All Hallows Eve here. That's gonna knock out our whole team. So you're allowed to team retry after this, but you only get one. So we'll try this again. When you're in this phase, the bucket will just appear again, so you don't have to anchor the Guardian again.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, you were trolling us with this quite severely, Jeff, but at least, there's some mercy somewhere in the design.
Yeah. Yeah, like I
You
said,
can
this
feel
is
a
by-
real
this
sense
is-
of accomplishment if you do this with your team.
Yeah, that's one of the things too that we really wanted to get out of these boss hunts is that feeling of like it's white
Mastery.
knuckle the whole way,
yeah,
and
and
you're
then when you
learning
do
and
it-
mastering it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then once you get your rhythm down, it just feels really, really good.
These guys, I mean, you're with a good team here.
Yeah, we're doing quite
There's
well.
some good coordinated play here.
Okay, the next champion's over
Okay,
here.
there he is. I see him. Let's get him. Bang! Take it. Nice.
Yeah, Squash.
Very
Squash is
Halloween
looking at me,
appropriate
so
sunflower there. We've got some Goth Blossom action.
this isn't good. Squash is in here.
Oh
with
no! You got to get out of there,
You're
Jeff.
gonna go
Nice.
over
You
here.
can teleport. Oh! Nicely dodged.
Okay, this Rock P is. Okay.
He's got to go. Well
Oh,
done.
jeez.
You're out of there, Rock B. Get out of there.
Okay.
Well done.
We need one
Wait,
more.
How did anybody? No, no one was vanquished. Nice,
Yeah.
nice teamwork there, guys.
Yeah, when Squash shows up, you just want to get out of the way. You don't want to hang around because he'll mess you up. He has unlike the regular Squash, if he does his like slam attack, he'll stun you. And he'll stun you for a long time. So you want to keep your distance on him. There we go. One more piece of candy. Got our bucket holder picking it up. Here we go. We got Sugar Rush.
Go for
We're
it.
gonna
Okay.
chase down the Squash here.
Get to the squash.
Get out of here, Corn.
See you later, Corn. And of course, they're no match for you now.
No. Yeah,
Just
so
swat them aside and get the squash. Go on, blast him.
That's
Now this is
kind-
where
yeah.
a turret gun would be awesome.
exactly. The rooted engineer just does tons of damage to the Squash.
It's very satisfying as well.
So that's usually why we go with an engineer. Oh, I got too close there. And that's the downside to the zoologist is you have to get pretty close to the Squash.
And the squash is pretty.
He'll squash you. squash
yeah, I mean that's what he does. Spooky squash.
I'm just gonna actually hang back.
The
No, I got too
artists
close.
and animators did an amazing job on Squash.
Yes.
He is, but he might be my favorite boss because he's just so awesomely huge.
Yes.
And he does that stretch animation.
Yeah.
That's just really cool. And he gets so angry looking because he comes out of the ground. He's like this big jolly squash.
Yeah.
Big jolly squash, and then gets so angry.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite bosses. For sure.
One more patch. You're going to be able to do this. 50. Yeah.
Yeah, we got lots of time. We just can't screw up. If we screw up one more time, we're
Team's
out,
doing
so.
really well. Well done, guys. Good
Yeah.
coordinated play.
This isn't good for us though. Those are.
Get out of there. Get out of
the
there.
seal bomb
That's a heel
here.
bomb. Yay! Nice.
Woo. Yeah, so this is kind of the change up here. So once you do that phase twice, these big stumps will come out, and they're pretty tough. So.
They're a pain.
But we got lots of time, so usually we take them out before moving on to the Guardian.
Okay, so an extra layer of hardness you added.
Yes.
Was that after you have done, you've done the candy bucket twice, the big stumps come out.
That's right.
Just to make it interesting, guys.
Yeah.
It's so spooky. It is the wolf. It is.
Spooky squash. Okay, we're getting.
So what do you
we're
think?
losing
So we've
our
got some
composure here.
people talking about goat beam here. Would the goat be good as
Absolutely.
because a bit like the engineer, it's got the beam weapon, which is very powerful.
Yep, he's got his mega laser.
And he buffs
and
as well.
he can also do a damage buff, and that does stack. So if you have Sugar Rush and you have a goat buffing you, you'll get an even bigger bonus.
Nice.
So I have seen people do that with. Usually it takes about 3 buckets to take down the squash. I have seen people do it with 2.
Because of the goat.
Because of the goat,
There you
I
go.
saw a team of 4 astronauts do it in 2, and I
Nice.
was thoroughly impressed because that's pretty challenging. Okay, so we got rid of the
we got?
Torchwoods here. Or
Okay,
the,
we gotta
big
get back. We gotta
stumps.
hold them.
And we're gonna
hold the line.
hold the Guardian and anchor him down. So here we go.
Guardian approaches. Where is he? I thought I saw him there. Pop up.
I'm just gonna throw some sticky bombs here.
Yeah, they're always useful. No heal. No healing bot. Okay.
No. There we go. Here,
There.
I'll build one right here.
Okay. Oh, I need the heals. Got to feel the heals here. You're gonna get waves and waves and waves and waves of plants. Spooky, spooky plants. Team did a great
Spooky
job
plants.
with just all of the Halloween customization in the game. It's so good.
Yeah, this is my favorite time of year, Roland.
I love the holidays.
I love
I love Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I love this time of year. It's great.
Okay.
We have the best holidays as well in PvZ. I just want to say that Lord and Doom across all of our games is awesome.
Okay.
And Feastiverse coming at Christmas, yeah, that's pretty awesome too. I can't wait to see what you guys have put in store for Christmas for us.
Yeah, there's some special stuff coming.
Yeah, we can't say anything more, but it's exciting.
Okay, so All Stars got the bucket,
Okay, we got a tank. Tank is loaded.
and we'll
Let's
try to keep
hunt
them
down,
alive
hunt
here.
down these bosses. Can you see any? Oh, there's one.
Yeah, he's over
Okay,
there.
yeah, got him. Oh,
We got lots of time. It's corn. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Yeah. Feed the cat.
Dandelion, no. Okay, bucket devours candy. All right, 2 more.
2 more. Scary, scary candy.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun putting this together because we got to use all of our Halloween customization, or our Lana Doom customization on all the enemies you fight. So it was really fun to just set up like these spooky variations.
It's like downtown trick or treat.
Yeah. Yeah, this was
Because
definitely the best map for
I
it.
love this map so much. It's
Yeah.
one of my. It might be my favorite map for Vanquish Confirmed.
Was Garden Center in Garden Warfare 1?
I love
was
Garden Center.
your
Yeah, I
favorite?
love Garden. I love I love all the little things we did to like the little passages we put in.
Yeah.
They're just great. Like this area now.
Yeah,
There's so much going on up there. Oh my goodness,
That was
it's
one of the
great.
things that I
Oh,
worked with
it's so good.
the World Art team on was making sure that we could sort of fix some of the problems with the original map and give you more pathways, more flanks, better.
This area here, I just love. Oh,
Yeah.
This area is so good. The you know, you can snipe people from below. You've got all the access control points going into the top level garden center. It's just so good. Blast that squash. He's almost gone.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna get him.
Do it.
I'm getting a little too close to him though.
You got 7 health. You can take him down. You can take.
Shoot. Yeah, we got him.
You
All
did
right.
it. Yes. Nice.
Look at that. Well done, team.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh.
I think I need a nap now.
Oh. Werewolf Dad, you did it. Werewolf Dad, that's episode 1. It's your pilot. Not bad.
Okay, and we got the Spooky Squash's bucket. So every time you vanquish the squash, you'll get a couple rewards for it. If you do it on the harder difficulties, you'll get some different rewards. So beating them on crazy, you'll get like the ultimate reward.
I love it.
Super hard.
I love it. We need to. We are running long today. It's okay. We're having so much fun. We need to show out. I'm not going to hurry the stream up particularly. We'll go for a little bit longer. Let's go over and have a look what Alex has been doing. Sean, can we do that? Is that good? Sean in the back. Sean, are you still there?
Sean?
Yeah, we're good. We're live. I can see it.
Oh, there it is.
Cool.
There we go. It's on the monitor.
Oh, that's great.
Alex, talk
PvZ
us through how
things.
amazing this is.
It's just a Halloween PvZ cosplay. They all saw Stranger Things and they dressed up.
That bee shooter
I
is
love
the
that.
best.
Demogorgon.
With the 3 petals.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
The Dema P.
You got the Christmas lights too?
Demopee.
The Dema P.
Demopee.
Demopee. Oh my goodness, that is. We're going to do a giveaway. Don't worry, guys. With the show, we're not going to wrap the show up quite yet. We will do another giveaway. That is amazing. And 11 zombie.
Yep. It's very pretty.
She is the prettiest zombie.
I love that. That's the best.
Amazing.
Cool.
Who else would you have put in there? If you could put another character in
Oh,
front of.
maybe Will.
I like Will.
Or Will.
I love Will as well. Poor Will, yes. Yeah, poor Will.
Or
Sickly
Hopper.
Will. Oh,
He
Hopper.
was great.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to share that on our channels later on.
Awesome.
And just to remind you guys, please share with us on Twitter all your customizations, your in-game cosplay. I'm going to tweet out our favorites over this Halloween holiday weekend. We love seeing all the crazy, let's have a look. Let's go in here and talk about customizations.
Did you get Witch Rose?
I don't think we got Witch Rose on this account. We might have Witch Rose on the PS4. So.
Oh yeah, there you go. Awesome.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, nice. Do you want to do some other Fancify? Let's have a look. Fancify her.
Gifts of giving,
Oh, that's actually quite.
maybe.
Oh, I like
Rainbow
that.
pops.
So, okay, whilst I'm going to do a giveaway.
What are we giving away?
Yeah, that's a good question. So you can choose between. I'm going to give away another poster. So another Trials of Nomus poster for people. Let's have a look. The chat is going pick me, which is great. Okay. Oh, that is special.
Yeah. That's one way to describe it. The all-seeing eye. Zigzags, maybe. This is pretty witchy.
Yeah,
this is pretty witchy.
I like it.
Witchy Rose.
Witchy Rose. I like it. Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, with a bouquet. Very nice.
There we go.
I like it. Yeah, send us in. So send us in your best customizations. You never know, I might pick 1 or 2 out from Twitter and send you a prize. You never know, that might happen. Also, your own. If you've got cosplay, if you're going out in fancy dress this Halloween.
I love how you call it fancy dress.
Fancy dress.
Fancy dress.
That's what we call it in the UK. Fancy dress. Oh, it's a fancy dress party. Oh, fancy dress party. Come in fancy dress. Your PvZ cosplay or fancy dress, whichever term you prefer. Send that to us. Any of your cakes, PvZ candies, any of that stuff. Just post it on Twitter, and we will retweet our favourites. I can't wait to see this. We've retweeted a few things we've seen this week from very, very prepared parents who are getting their stuff ready for their kids. There's an amazing Zombot that I retweeted earlier this week where it's fantastic. And the little kid's got little
I saw that.
muscly
Yeah,
arm,
yeah, yeah.
and then a little Zombot
Yeah.
sitting on the cardboard
Yeah.
box head. It's
Yeah, that's great.
fantastic. Okay, so we have a winner. We got a winner, guys. Cole5112. Thank you. Winner. Well done. Okay.
Awesome.
Your favorite
There's Swampy.
Swampy. You gonna give him? You gonna?
He's wearing.
Fancify him.
That's about as fancified as I could get. You can't wear stuff when you're wearing Swampy.
That's true.
But he is wearing lipstick.
I like that
Yeah,
detail.
Yeah.
That's a nice detail.
He's a
Jeff.
pretty pirate.
He's a pretty pirate.
Yeah.
Okay, how we doing? Okay, so how is chat? Pineapple. Okay, guys, how do you feel about sending me a few amazing customizations via Twitter? Inundate me. We'll put an anchor tweet out later on to inspire you. Maybe we'll get Jeff to make a fancy character now, and behind the scenes after the show, and he will make something fancy, and I'll put it out later, and it'll be your challenge to
I'll put him in fancy dress.
fancy dress, fancy Halloween dress,
Fancy dress.
fancy dress, and we'll do that later on. And then
Fancy
please,
dress, Rowland.
fancy dress Rowland. That'll be the hashtag. Fancy dress Rowland for Halloween. And we'll do that later. And please share your fantastic in-game customizations. Awesome. Okay, so we've done giveaways. We've looked at the fantastic piece of art. We've looked at PuppyCap. Do we want to do
Puppy cam.
Yeah, I could put him back down.
one last PuppyCap?
Hey, puppy.
Oh, why am I being moved?
Keep moving.
I don't know if any of you noticed this, but Alex even brought Eggos for her 11 costume. Did you? Can you? I'm going to hold these up. Look at that, and they're all glued together.
Home style.
Home style. Nice.
The best kind of style.
Love it. Okay. Do. Shall we wrap up the show? I think we're good on the giveaways. Do you know? Yeah, I think we're looking good. I think let's call that a day. So, quick recap. Lawn of Doom. Go in, enjoy the event whilst it still runs. You've got a whole weekend to enjoy it. We've got Lawn of Doom in PvZ 2. There's costumes to unlock. You've got costumes to unlock and events in GW2. You've got special packs to enjoy in Heroes. Let us know how you're doing with the event for Spooky Squash. We know it's hard, but we want to hear how you're doing.
Spooky Squash.
We want to hear how you're doing. We want to know if this amazing tips that Jeff gave you push you to victory, because I'm thinking that they are going to do that. Our push to victory. So thanks very much, guys. We'll see you here next week. It's goodbye from me, Roland. Goodbye from Jeff.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Alex and Cosmo. And a goodbye from Sean behind the scenes.
Bye,
see you next
Sean.
week.
Bye. See you guys.
Happy Halloween! Woo!